See, if you see what's happening today, what's happening differently today, there is nothing much happening differently today. But that's what happening. The only thing which is happening, because we are living in mind. So mind is creating this stress, tensions, worries all the time. And most of these stress are doubts and fears. But if you see, or if you analyze in this way, that what's different happening today, see what mind does. Mind creates two in every situation, because everyone's mind is limited. My mind is limited to my needs, my desires, my upbringing, my experiences. So the world around me is limited to me. Similarly, the world around the guy next to me is limited to him. Even two kids born in the same house, even twins, they both have different worlds, because they both take things differently. So in this way, what mind does, because it has very limitation, so it creates things and divides things into good and bad. And now because it is running from bad towards good, so it doesn't want bad. Bad could be it, and it only decides by itself that this is bad and this is good. But in terms of nature, it is just an event. So things which bring unpleasant feeling on the body, so mind divides things based on that, good and bad. And now because it is running away from bad towards good, and because it's running away, so it is scared of something, and because it is scared of something, so the fear or doubt comes out very natural. And that becomes the running from one to another and dividing things in two, just brings out doubt and fears in a natural way. But in reality, that is just an event. Even bad is just an event for nature, and good is just an event for nature. It doesn't have good and bad. It just works in singularity. Now, because of that, the fear and doubt is very normal, and that becomes part of our thinking process, and that increases too much stress or worries in our life. But if you see, whatever desires or things you're working towards, whatever it is, career, relationship, goals, what happened is, when you're working towards them, what will happen? Either you will get it, or you're still in a process of getting it, or you might not get it ever. Or it could be a stepping stone, or could be nature has planned something bigger for you, so you might get it in the future, or maybe there is something differently altogether there for you. So working towards things is our main thing, which is in our hand, but the outcome of that is not in our hand. That is decided by power of life. So based on that, what's the point of stressing or fearing? First thing. Then other thing is, but the outcome is not in your hand. Why are we stressing about the outcome? But now there is a doubt, and because of that doubt, we are stressing, we are worrying too much. So what's happening? We are just creating problems for ourselves for no reason, actually. Just because we're living in mind, and that's what mind does. It runs from one thing to another, and because of that running, it just creating doubts and fears. So we are surrounded by doubts and fears because only and only because we are living in mind. So that's the thing which we need to bring to our understanding if we want to finish all these fears or stresses or doubts, is that we have to come out of mind. We live in present moment, because whenever we are in present moment, mind is not thinking. And obviously not just that. See, whatever goals you're working towards, if I see 10 years from today, like 10 years ago, what was happening back then? You were there, you're working towards those goals. What's happening today? Today is a future event. Today is future from 10 years ago. Even today is a future event from yesterday. So what's different happening today? If you see this, let's analyze that. The goal you're working towards, either you got it, either you didn't got it, or either you're in the process of getting it. If you got it, then you made new goals and you're working towards something new. If you didn't got it, then you might be working toward it, or you might be you have changed your purpose or goals. So there is nothing differently happening today. Life just keeps on moving forward. So this understanding can take away a lot of fears and doubts away, that things, outcomes is not in your hand. What's in your hand is you work towards those things. When we live in mind, we will just create good and bad, and doubt is very natural. So understanding this, that this is the natural way of living of mind, so we can reduce a lot of stresses and worries which we are doing for no reason actually. And anyway, the thing you're working towards, that's whatever you do, you might not get it or might get it. That's totally decided by power of life. So these few things should, if we understand these few things, we should be able to reduce those fears or doubts what are coming to our mind first of all, and then we need to meditate so that we come to present moment, and then we need to make this meditation going on for a whole day. When the meditation is established in our whole day, then a lot of problems which created by mind, which has no reason at all to be there, they will stop coming. There might be real fear, real problems out there when you are attacked by something, or you have to work towards some goals, and there are real situations, but there are a lot of unreal fear or a lot of imaginary doubts. So we should just stop. We can just stop them just by living in surrender to the power of life. Otherwise, this will keep on going like this. And if you just see this, that what's happening today differently from yesterday. We are still breathing. Or 10 years ago, we were there, we were here today. We are here today. What's difference? So leaving that attitude of worry and changing it to gratefulness, like being grateful for today from now onwards, will change the course of our living, and then we'll be more towards surrender, more surrendered, because you can only be grateful when you're surrendered and accepting, and then you will be more in present moment. You will not be living in mind too much, and then all these doubts and fears will reduce. And slowly when we come to present moment and established in this state for a longer time, then these things will stop worrying too much. So hopefully we got some understanding and clarity on things, and I'll look forward to speak to you more or talk to you more. Thank you so much.